Hi there, welcome back to my live stream. How's everybody doing tonight? Thank you so much for being here. We are playing Dragon Age Inquisition as we have been for the past did I forget to change my Oh no, I did. Okay. For the past 29 days. Hello, Listalia. Welcome back. How are you doing tonight? Oh boy, 29 days. Which isn't bad in the long scheme of things. It's just that I've been playing it every day, which again isn't bad because I tend to do that with games I'm new with. I play it every day. Just the difference is I'm streaming it this time, right? Okay. We pretty much finished off everything that was important in the Hissing Waste as far as I know. We discovered hello Michelle. We've discovered the Tomb of Farel. We killed the dragon. That was fun. We picked up some pretty awesome loot. I'm not exactly sure how far the Kingdom of Farel, the surface tide, how long it lasted after Farel and his sons passed away. It didn't seem like, I mean, from the ruins, it seemed like it lasted quite some time, but I don't know. You're not feeling well today? Oh no. You're just gonna lurk. That's okay. Get some rest. I mean, if you're not feeling well, yeah, for sure, get some rest. It's one of those days where it is autumn and it feels like autumn here anyway. And it's cold and everybody's getting sick. And I am a little bit sniffly, but I don't know if it's allergies or if it's a cold coming down or anything because I just had a cold and I just don't feel like having another cold. But yeah, for sure, lurk. Like, have something comforting. Get some rest too. I actually didn't plan on streaming tonight. I had other things to do, but I finished them early and I don't think I wanted to do anything else. So I am gonna game, so that's okay. In any case, I hope you feel better. Let's see now. Okay. Let's get started. Yeah, we killed the dragon. I had a lot of fun with that. That was really cool and interesting. I feel like I could have done it better, but, you know, I wasn't really ready, but those are just excuses. In any case, that dragon's dead and I don't have to go back there. I probably will at some point because I still have to clear up like whatever's left in the Hissing Waste, such as like the shards and all the rifts. I like closing all the rifts. I feel like narratively that's something that my character would do. That's half a horse. Sort of. But as there's only what, 23 days until the Veilguard or something like that, I have to move along. I'm not going to spend all my time closing up rifts and hunting for shards. That's ridiculous. The completionist part of me is screaming on the inside, but I have to resist. Anyway, I really do want to finish some of the inner circle stuff, starting with Josephine's little quest here. So we have to go to the Marquis' party. I don't know where. I think that's in Valroyo. Oh no, it's right here. Okay. We're gonna go, but let me just take a. I don't know if let's take a look at the war table and then let's do a quick inventory check. I did check out some of the loot that we picked up from the dragon and Farel's tomb, and I think it was okay. I haven't used the rune yet, so. But actually, I don't need to go into Undercroft. I think I could just do a quick inventory check. Yeah, I did make this pretty awesome claymore. And I gave it a rune, the Master Demon Slaying rune. So I feel quite strong. I actually kind of like that hat on him too. And he has wearing I did mention this before, but he's wearing the armor of the Inquisitor. I renamed that. That was basically the sturdy... what was called? The sturdy Vanguard or sturdy Battlemaster armor. That's right. The tier 3 armor, which is actually the Inquisitor armor. It's got the Inquisitor logo on it. And it also features in all the trailers. So yeah, I got this too from the dragon. I was going to give it to Cassandra, but I think what she's wearing is better. I gave her the Masterwork Battlemaster armor. I mean, yeah, this is better because it already has the arms and the legs on it, and I could give it a sigil if I needed to. And it also has a Masterwork thing on it. But this looks pretty cool. I like the look of it. I feel like Cassandra has left her Templar ways though. So I don't know. Let's see. Sarah, I gave her that bow, that strange chantry lady in the desert. Or maybe it was a spirit. And I ruined it with a frost rune, so it's pretty hefty now. Looks pretty badass too. I love the look of it. So Sarah gets that. Dorian gets nothing. Yeah. I don't have anything new for you, dear. Blackwell, I don't have anything new for you. Cole got that dagger that we got from Faerel's tomb, which was this. It's called the Promise of the Storm. 319 DPS. Neat dagger. I don't consider... I love Cole. Don't get me wrong. I love Cole, but I don't consider him part of my main crew. Just because it's already pretty melee heavy with if I'm going to bring a shield and sword warrior as a tank, as well as me being a two-handed sword warrior. Vivienne, you don't have anything new. I think I gave you... Yeah, I gave you the Staff of the Void. Because she's a battle mage, basically. Solus, I don't think there's anything new for you. Oh no, there is something new for you. I gave you the Robes of the High Keeper, which I believe we also got from the Tomb of Faerel. Either that or from the dragon, I cannot remember, but in that area-ish. It's appropriate. If I was an elf mage, then maybe I would have worn it, but Solus gets it. You, my friend, Varric, I thought I gave you... Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. I was going to give you this, but it's not as good as this, especially if we added the arms. Oops, okay. So I need to go back and put those arms back on you. It's dumb that I have to go load into a different area to do this.
Where'd you learn to hammer?
They're flirting. Varric. There you go. It's kind of too bad because I like the look of this armor. Remove that. Remove that. And put that back there. And I don't really deal with the sigils for him. Alright, and then... Who else? Oops. Okay, so Varric, we checked out, Iron Bull. I think I gave Iron Bull, I think I upgraded his weapon. Oops. Yeah, I gave him a fire rune, I believe, but I can't remember when I did that. But I don't think you have anything new from this run. but we did have a conversation with him after we killed the dragon, which was really fun. I love all these characters. I absolutely love all these characters. There's no character that annoys me, that I dislike. There's like all these characters I want to help. Like even all these NPCs, I really have grown very much attached to them. And I'm looking forward to where their stories are going. It's unfortunate that like I'm gonna say this again. You've heard this before, but I am really sad that I found this game really late, because I would probably do a second run before I play the Veilguard. I wish I had most fans' history with this game, is what I'm saying. You guys love this game for a big reason, and I totally get it. I totally understand now. Okay. Let's go here. Favor returned. My dear ambassador, please convey our heartfelt thanks to the Herald for the kind gift to young Baldwin. Andraste and the Wyvern is his favorite bedtime story, and the stuffed Wyvern toy has already become his favorite companion. We are shocked that the news of the Inquisition's formation did not reach us for so long. We would be most interested in offering our support for your holy cause, and shall be sending an emissary directly. Cordially, Willem Augustin. Encloses a drawing young Baldwin has done of himself and the Herald riding Wyverns. Ah, I am to convey that his Wyvern's name is Burned, and the Herald is Otto. That's so cute. Okay. Okay, resources. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I do need more metal.
Let's see what we have.
Sure. I mean, I accidentally hit that, but whatever. Yeah, we need more metal. If I can, so I'm gonna send everybody out to do that. Anything out in... Claim the Grey Warden cache? Oh, crap. Information gleaned from the wreckage of the Adamant Fortress. The Inquisition has learned of a cache of Grey Warden supplies hidden not far away. They place such supplies to aid those fighting large numbers of Darkspawn without reinforcement. The Inquisition could make good use of them. Commander Cullen. Oof, oof, oof. Okay. Everybody's busy right now, so all good. No, I'm not done. Shit. God damn it. I meant to go to Ferelden. Ooh, let's go. We're gonna go back to Orlais to help out Josephine, so... With your knowledge of the Venatori and the Crow's intelligence on Enzo... Oh yeah, we had offers of help from the Crows. I tracked down a storehouse just outside the city. I hope you didn't want us to leave any of the Venatori alive. Sadly, Lord Enzo was not present, but may he count his life in days. Wow. To show we respect our current arrangement, and an interesting trinket from our raid on the Venatori. Masterwork Mabari grip. I would rather have the Mabari. What is this? Ah, this one's from Severin. My dear Leliana, I'm not going to talk like him. Your Inquisition is working with the Crows. I ask only because I have removed one of the assassins from your employ. If I'd known the man was yours, I would have at least let him finish the contract. I'm sorry, my accents are bad. I shouldn't even try. I love Sovereign though. No matter, allow me to make it up to you. You know I would do a much better job than the Crows, and I am far more pleasing to work with. No? As a favor to a friend, I'll charge only a fraction of the price. Zevran Aranai. Okay. Well, too bad we're busy. We will work this out as soon as she's not busy. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to go around. I wanted to talk to a few people first, starting with Josephine. Oh, she's in the other room. Because we talked to a few people yesterday, but I don't think we talked to everybody. So let's kind of catch up.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
I spoke to her about all that. Let's talk to Vivienne. Hello, my dear. Cutscene.
I expected ruins.
They were. As you see, the Inquisition has not been idle.
Would it be possible to meet the Herald before we return to Ghislaine?
My dear Laurent, for you, anything.
Well, we were going to see her specifically.
Allow me to present Inquisitor Lavellan.
Your worship, you do us great honor.
Inquisitor, this is my dear Bastien's sister, Grand Cleric Marceline, and his son, Duke Laurent of the Council of Heralds.
Madame de Fer has told us what great trials you faced, trying to save my poor brother's life.
I don't know.
The Maker called my father to his side. It was valiant of you to champion him in his final hours.
I wish I'd done more.
If only I'd been able to save Bastien.
The Circle of Magi told Bastien many years ago that his illness was incurable. It was simply his time.
I'm
Would you
suspicious.
mind waiting for me in the chapel, my dears? The Inquisitor and I have business to discuss.
It has been our very great pleasure, Herald.
So you've met the family now, and made a good impression in spite of yourself. Well done.
Rude. What was all that about?
I don't understand. What just happened here?
A victory. My victory. Properly worded, the righteous cause of the Inquisition can be used to great effect with my Bastien's deeply pious relations. With Bastien's loss, I have connections to the Council of Heralds and the highest levels of the Chantry, all thanks to you.
Bastien's loss. Things worked out then? He has no reason to suspect Vivienne, even if I do. Peregrine, as I've always said, is a little bit naive. So,
Well, at least everything's worked out for you in the end.
So it has, and well arranged, if I do say so myself.
we're just gonna...
Well, I can't keep Marceline and Laurent waiting. Thank you so much for your cooperation, Inquisitor. I could never have done this without your help.
I think something bad happened. I think she poisoned Bastien. I mean, he might have been dying, but maybe she was able to control it a little bit more? I don't know. Did we speak to Varric already?
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
I think we're good.
Carry on.
Okay. Everybody in here? I don't think Solus has anything new to say.
Can I help?
No, nothing.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Actually, let me just talk to him again.
Good afternoon.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Don't worry, we'll go to the Marquis' party. Hello, Dorian.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I say.
We should talk.
I need to talk to you.
Could at least bring me wine. Loosens the tongue, so to speak.
We need to end this. Let's go for a kiss.
I was hoping to steal a moment alone with you.
You have but to ask. Amatus.
Amatus.
Lead the way.
It's such an unnecessary cutscene, but I love it. I really like the way he smiles at him. So sweet. What's this? Is this new? No, I don't think this is new, but we read it anyway. Okay. Do we have anything to drop for you? Wait, there it is. I think I turned in everything yesterday, but I cannot remember if I did or not. I don't remember my days. Who are you?
Oh, Inquisitor! Greetings. I was recently appointed by Sister Leliana to keep her books in order. I'm so pleased to be here, helping out in my small way. Well, I should get back to work.
Who are you?
I set aside an entire shelf for Grey Warden lore, and so far it's not even half full.
I don't know you.
Those wardens and their secrets. The Empress has gifted us with a selection of rare books. I can't wait till they arrive. One day I'm going to read all these books. One day, when I have time.
I wish there was a name attached to you.
We're supposed to have 52 copies of Hard in Hightown. And we're missing all but 4.
A librarian.
There are 47 ways to purify wyvern venom to make it safe for human consumption.
Okay. I don't know who you are. Let's talk to Leliana. Maybe she could tell us. He's new, though.
I'm listening.
Any updates?
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Okay, carry on.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay, so let's run back to the war table. Oh, no, sorry, this way. I love these old castles. I do think that's it. I don't think there's anybody else left to talk to, aside from Cullen. So we'll talk to Cullen before we leave. Okay. Paragon's Luster. Very good. Alright. This one here. A letter written in fine hand and lightly scented, signed by Josephine. The issue of Tom Rainier has been settled, but his deception has had far-reaching consequences. Had we not used the Grey Warden's treaties, we might not have found ourselves in so awkward a position. As it is, I receive daily messages from all quarters demanding we make reparations. We must do something. Scribbled beneath, signed by Cullen. I'm sorry, did we embarrass a duchess at a soiree by stepping on her gown, or was that sky torn open and haven beset by ancient darkspawn magister? We needed the gold, we needed the men. You would have persuaded someone to part with them, or without the treaties. With or without the treaties. We are not making reparations for doing what we had to do. What no one else could have done, don't forget, we are now allied with the wardens. But we had no authority to conscript before, we do now. Yeah. We want the Inquisition to survive beyond Corpheus' defeat. We won't always be at war. Why alien allies when it would take so little to appease them? Let us return what was taken under false pretenses and put these treaties aside. Or, Cullen says, we step forward, not back, no apologies. What happened with the wardens gives us more authority than ever to use the treaties. So go more authoritarian, or we go the diplomatic route. I don't know. I don't know what the best way to do is, because it kind of... I feel like I'm a Grey Warden apologist. And maybe it's just because I have emotional ties to my own Grey Warden. And to Carver. And to Stroud. And to all the Grey Wardens I've known. So I feel like I have very strong allegiances with them. Cullen is going the very aggressive route, while as Josephine wants to pay people off. Put the treaties aside. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Josephine's route. Do we need these guys as allies, though? Oh, fuck. Okay, no. I'm gonna go with my heart and go Cullen's way.
Inquisitor.
This might go badly, but... Our shipment of resources from the Emerald Graves has arrived. Very good. Andrastrian throne accessory. Nice. Okay, so maybe Leliana could go talk to Zevran. Seeing as they have history. My dear Leliana, your Inquisition is working with the crows. Okay. Oh, that's only 9 minutes anyway.
Let's see what we have.
We're always going to support Zevran. And Zevran and Leliana know each other. They've worked together, so hopefully everything will be good. Okay, so that's good for now. Let's go ahead and head out to help out Josephine finally. Okay. Acquired Andrastian throne accessory. Nice. Alright. Exciting times. Okay, who do we bring? I'm going to bring Dorian. I don't know if I'm going to bring Vivienne. Who do I want to bring? All mage party? No, let's bring Cassandra. We'll bring the fancy crew, except for Vivienne, because we already have a mage. And maybe I'll bring Cole. Okay. Just to give him a little bit of experience. I should have brought Varric, but it's okay. I like Cole, and I don't use him enough. Plus, he got a pretty shiny new bow. I mean, dagger.
Thank you for seeing me in private, Minister Belize.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs. Hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these Duparaquets to a minor lordship. Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddled?
You don't like the nobility?
You don't think much of the current Orlesian nobility?
I do not. It is a watered-down shadow of its former glory, degraded by a mongrel mix of tradesmen and merchants.
Wow.
Really, it is too much. The very thought causes me pain.
Oh, then
What can you,
hope you hurt.
possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
Valuable information, the Inquisition army. Connections beyond Orlais.
Diplomatic connections that reach far beyond the boundaries of Val Royeaux, perhaps?
I might make use of your ambassador. The Montiliers aren't what they were, but at least they're from proper stock.
Screw this lady.
Arrange
Holy
for me
shit.
to be introduced to the court of Antiva. I hear winter is most pleasant by their sea. Very well, Inquisitor. Should you fulfill this bargain, I shall raise the Duparaquets into lordship.
Wow. That felt dirty. Was that it? I was thinking we were going to experience a dungeon or something. So what happens now? Okay, speak with Josephine. I'm sorry, Josephine. You are lovely. But this quest has been weird. It's not my favorite inner circle quest, that's for sure. A lot of running around, going back and forth from the table, etc., etc. Hello.
I must return to Valrayo to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
Okay. I mean, you could have told me that from where we were. Okay, let's go to Valroyo. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go here. Same crew. Cool. Okay, confirm it. Politics, right? A foot soldier got an entry in the codex. Nice. They deserve it. Foot soldiers are soldiers. Okay. Hello. Welcome.
There, but I've seen better.
Okay.
I am in full absolute.
Barnabas. Do I know you?
I market gems because their value is typically stable. But for you, I will price accordingly.
Okay, let me see your wares. Nothing for sale there. What is all this? Okay. Dense belt of staggering. Okay. Thank you, sir. None of that is useful. Okay. At least for now. Let's go. What? Examine? I think I've already examined this, but it's weird that it's not showing up again. Alright. Hello, my dear. I am here. This is beautiful.
I received a letter from the House of Repose, Your Worship. They acknowledge their contract is null and void. There is no longer a price on my life.
Well, I'm glad you're safe.
I'm glad you don't have to live your life looking over your shoulder anymore.
I regret we were forced to deal with it.
Nothing better happened to her.
You were endangered by my part in the game. Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
You were a singer.
Not that kind of bard.
Bards entertain the Orlesian court. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
How did you come to it?
What made you interested in becoming a bard?
I was attending a university in Valroyo when I learned about bards. There was such an air of romance about them. Stories of secrets, trysts, and fascinating people. A group of us, young gentry from Antiva, decided this exciting life was for us.
And now you're a diplomat.
How did you go from being a wandering singer to an ambassador?
In a very sad fashion.
Hmm.
During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bard threw a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
Shit happens. It was self-defense.
You were only defending yourself.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
Still, from bard to diplomat?
From bard to diplomat is quite a change in direction.
I was headed down that path for some time already. That night merely crystallized it. In all the commotion... forgive me, I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
Well, you saved your family with it. That's important to Peregrine.
Don't lose sight of why you came here.
I will never forget you helped save the House of Montilyet, Inquisitor. And should you ever visit Antiva, Stories of the welcome we'll give you will be told for years.
Aw, that's nice. Still not sure what the point of it was, but it's nice. Alright. Well, while we're here... Well, I got power at least out of it. And looks like Cassandra and Cole leveled, so let's take a look. Everybody is getting up to level 22 now. Or Cole is still level 21. Interesting. Nope. You're... Got 3 points to spend. What the heck? Okay. Let's, give you... Bump up Twin Fangs. Let's bump this up too, Skirmisher. And let's bump this up, Parry. Always good. Okay. Sandra. I think... Can I bump... this up? No, that's already bumped up. Okay, Templar then it is. Okay, so we did this, and then we did this. Even should you fall, you give your allies the strength to fight on harder in your name. I don't expect her to fall, but we're going to grab it anyway, because I don't know what else to spend it on. Alright. So we're all good. I think we're good here. Any new merchants that popped up? I know there's that one merchant that had the mystery loot box, but not a big fan of that one. Where are we? Let's go here for a second. I just don't recall what this merchant does.
What do you think of the Inquisition now? There is no doubt. Captain Tom...
Oh, beds. Furniture. Okay. Here at the heart of the bazaar, we offer the finest artisanal pieces for the boudoir, both shop and museum. Our merchandise is modeled on the taste of our most glorious rulers of the past. Well, rest well, compatriots. Rest well, Orlais. Huh. Alright. Okay, so we've got nice stuff in here. No weapons. Oh. Nice. Well, I'm gonna grab the Dalish glass. Orlesian bed. A dwarven bed. Is there a Dalish bed? Make him feel more at home. There's elven drapery. Sure. Dalish drapery. Sure. Chastened. Don't care about anything else. I'm not going to spend all my money on these things, but I do want Orlesian glass. Yeah, I do want Peregrine to feel more at home. So we'll do that for now. That's fun though. What's this say? 3 little empresses, simple bunks in the style of 3 little empresses, the triplets who are not triplets, humble in their youth, but a symbol of something more sinister. It was rumored that Empress Marie's 619 to 643 steel had given birth to 1 child, but adopted 2 lookalikes to protect the lineage from assassination. Wise in a way, but it presented other problems. If we're to believe the outcome of the popular children's skipping rhyme that we associate with the time, 3 little empresses, which of them is true? A simple glass of almond tea, and now there's only 2. 2 little empresses, which will be undone. A dagger from beneath a cloak, and now there's only 1. 1 little empress child, reaping what was sown. Only she knows which she was, and now she's on the throne. Excerpted and torn from a disposable walking tour of the capital by William, a bard. Man, it must suck to be a royal kid.
Too good for him, if you ask me. Making him a warden. How's that punishment?
You swear it's true.
What's all this? No, okay.
I swear I heard she was in Stargate.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're tedious.
Was there something else that I... No, I think it's on the other side. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna go back.
Monsieur?
This is going to be a furniture shopping channel. Nope. Ugh. You know what? I'm good. Huh. Okay.
Monsieur?
What do you need? All is well, it seems.
Monsieur?
Monsieur. Where are the elevators? Okay.
Maker, though the darkness comes upon me.
Nope. Oh, okay. I see. Hold up.
I shall weather
I understand now. Okay.
what you have created.
Give me a second. Monsieur. I think I know where I'm supposed to go. Okay, I'm supposed to go up here?
Maybe.
And this is... Okay. Have I been here before? I think I have. What do you sell here? Nothing useful? Alright. Sneeze. Just schematics? Hello, is there anything else you have?
Spare your words. I've already marked everything for a price-wise shopper. You're welcome.
Okay. Ooh, spirit-resistant tonic recipe. Okay, so these are special tonics. I'm not interested in tonics right now.
Good day.
Yeah, I know. Good day. Okay, let's go. Alright, we're done here. Alright, so now inner circle stuff. Look at that. Left hand of the divine. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to speak to Cullen. So let's go back to Skyhold. We'll talk to Cullen. And at some point, you'll probably go and help him with whatever he needs to do. That's not Cullen's place.
At your order.
Hello.
No red lyrium, no allies, and soon Samson will have no armor, I hope.
You hope?
Dagna's started work on her red lyrium samples, but she needs more details on the armor. We found orders in the mine. They mention Maddox, a name I did not expect to hear.
They also mention a vessel.
Samson's letter said something about taking over as the vessel.
Perhaps it's a rank among the Red Templars. It could be a title from ancient Tevinter. Or it's some other role Corypheus has planned for Samson, and Maddox is part of it.
Maybe Corypheus wanted to possess Samson the same way that he possessed Larius. Maybe. Someone you know.
Another voice from your past?
In a way, this is complicated. Maddox was a mage in Kirkwall's circle. Samson smuggled letters between him and his sweetheart. Eventually, Samson was caught. That's why he was cast out of the Order. Maddox was made tranquil and became a skilled craftsman of magical items. Samson must have rescued him.
As our seekers could undo the Ray of Tranquility, I believe. Investigate. He was made a tranquil for that,
I can't believe they made a man tranquil over a few love letters.
right?
The official charge was corrupting the moral integrity of a Templar. Knight Commander Meredith wielded the brand for far lesser offenses, believe me.
Huh. Rescued him from what?
Why would Maddox need saving?
When the mages rebelled in Kirkwall, the worst battles took place at the gallows in the circle itself. And I thought Maddox had died in the fighting, or was eking out a living on the streets. A hard fate for a tranquil in Kirkwall. Samson must have found him, taken him in.
Maddox could be a useful ally.
Having an inside man among Samson's forces would be invaluable, if we could convince him.
I couldn't say. I've lived around Tranquil most of my life, and I've never understood them. It seems Maddox built Samson's armor for him, and maintains it still. Tranquil and Kirkwall needed rare and expensive supplies for their enchantments. Supplies we can trace. I can have our men kick down some doors, Inquisitor. Samson's armor might lead us right to his stronghold.
Okay. Track down Samson operation available. Okay. So... war table time. I feel like it might be fun to do some of these ourselves.
Your worship.
Oh, wrong door. Pardon me. God damn it. Hello. How are you?
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon Redanus of Tevinter and King Marcus of Nevada. For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
Then we've impressed them.
And the Inquisition's deeds have won their respect.
They'd never have contacted us otherwise. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a Venatori cult on the Nevaran-Tevinter border. King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Nevara instead of Tevinter.
What's King Marcus like?
What sort of man is the King of Navarra?
At this point, elderly. Many fear his health will soon fail him. Still, he is a Pentagast. Their dynasty is exceptionally strong in Nevada.
Like a 14th, 3 times removed cousin of Cassandra, I believe, if I recall correctly. Something like that. Distant relative. Does Cassandra support him?
As a Pentagast, will Cassandra be upset if we don't help her relatives?
With all respect to Sikar Pentagast, her interest in politics is best described as thin.
She doesn't care. Why does Redanus need us?
Why is the ruler of Tevinter turning on the Venatori?
He has little reason to love them. Archon Redanus has rightly identified Corypheus as competition. Few monarchs relish a self-styled god showing up to claim their throne.
Yeah. And what is the Archon like?
Tell me about Redanus.
Like most Tevinter rulers, he's heir to an ancient bloodline, politically shrewd, and a highly skilled mage. Rumor also claims he has an incredibly soft spot for cats.
And what would you do?
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orle is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer gain.
Oh, I have to choose now? I'm afraid if we'll aid Tevinter, Dorian will disapprove. I hope that's not the case. I know Cassandra won't care if we help Navarra, but I'm actually afraid that Dorian will disapprove if we will aid Tevinter. But I guess this goes above and beyond our relationship, so we will aid Tevinter, because I kind of agree with her. Tevinter seems like... I kind of agree with her.
The Inquisition will do Tevinter the favor of wiping out the Venatori on its borders.
Very good, Inquisitor. We'll inform him at once.
Alright. Don't be mad, Dorian. I also wonder if Dorian would care. Alright. I think everybody's still busy, right?
Have you had any trouble with them?
Maddox is the lead. Cullen has begun to hunt down anyone providing equipment and supplies. Alright. So there's that. I think everybody else is still busy. Yeah, you're still working on this, Cullen. Okay. Okay. No problem. There's other stuff we could do. We're going to the Storm Coast. We're going to help the Bull's Chargers, finally. Alright. Take a look. Inner Circle. That's okay. We could either join Leliana at the Chantry in Valence. I think we'll do this first. No, actually, we'll do the demands of the Qun first. Because there's stuff in the Storm Coast that I don't mind doing. And then I think if we have some time, we'll end it off with either Liliana's quest or whatever is going on with Samson. Okay. So quest map. We've been there. Okay, so we're gonna go to back to the Storm Coast. Exciting shit. I think this is open up to us now, hopefully. Maybe. Let's start. Actually, where shall we start? We'll start here? Nope. Just requisition stuff. Okay, we'll start here. At the Asarian camp. Okay, who do we bring? I'll bring Sarah, Dorian, and Bull. Okay. Confirm. This is the fun crew. I have my diplomatic fancy crew. I have the fun crew. And then
all right. Our Qunari contact should be here to meet us.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gatt! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gatt. We work together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
Bull is Hisrad.
Einbull's name is Hisrad.
Under the Qun, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad, because I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions, or...
Liar. It means liar.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
I'm thrilled.
It's so nice to hear friends say good things about me in their secret spy reports.
He does. But they aren't really secret, are they?
Oh no.
Gatt.
Sarah's tea poisoning.
Relax. Unlike our superiors, I know how it works out here. We're in this together. The Tevinter Imperium is bad enough without the influence of this Venatori cult.
Yes. Filthy, decadent brutes, the lot of them. I'm certain life would be much better for all of us under the Qun.
It was for me, after the Qunari rescued me from slavery in Tevinter. I was 8. The Qun isn't perfect, but it gave me a better life.
Yes, one free from all that pointless free will and independent thought. Such an improvement.
You're right, Dorian. I mean, he is right. Tevinter's worse. Yeah, Tevinter is worse. And neither side is perfect. You're gonna go right down the middle. Just like the little centrist that you are.
The Imperium and the Qunari both have their problems.
Fair enough, I suppose.
I'm not here to convert anyone. All I care about is stopping this red Lyrium from reaching Minrathos.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here. Our Dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the Dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
Bull, does this work for you?
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a Dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting Red Lyrium into Minrathos?
So what if the ship has mages?
There might be Venatori mages on the ship as well. If the Dreadnought can't handle them...
It's unlikely there'll be more than 2 or 3 mages on the ship, and they'll be dead by the 3rd shot. On land, though, a half-dozen Venatori attacking the Dreadnought from cover could do some serious damage.
Why not attack at sea?
If it's dangerous for the Dreadnought close to shore, why not attack when the smugglers reach open water?
Any decent smuggling ship can outrun a Dreadnought on open water. We need to catch them close to shore.
And why use a small force?
I could have crushed any Venatori resistance with the Inquisition's main forces. Why not use them?
Because then the Venatori would have seen you coming and run. They'd schedule a new shipment for later, and our spies might not know when or where. This is risky, yes, but it's our best chance to destroy the shipping operation permanently.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's go hold up our end of this bargain, then.
My agent suggested 2 possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There, and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krem can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
Okay. 1 second. Just want to check up one thing. Okay. All right. No, I'm good. I just need to check something. Okay. Email stuff. Gatt, what's up?
Just waiting on you and his Rado. Iron Bull, I guess.
Investigate. You knew Iron Bull.
You knew Iron Bull back when he fought in Saharon?
Yes. He led the group that freed me. I was a Magister's slave, and when the Magister went to Saharon, he brought me along. For company. Iron Bull and his men attacked my master's ship and killed him, as well as his soldiers. Bull set me free.
And then you joined the Qun.
And you decided to start following the Qun after that?
What do you think? I just watched a giant horned warrior kill the Magister who hurt me.
I've never heard the story.
He never told me about this.
One of the few things he hasn't shared with you, I gather. Sure, Bull. Share the secret Ben Hasrath reports, but keep that bit where you save the elf boy to yourself.
Is Bull in trouble?
Is Bull going to get in trouble for passing those reports on?
The Ben Hasrath aren't pleased with how forthcoming Bull has been, but he was one of their best agents. He kept the streets clean in Saharon longer than anyone before him or after. He fought until it nearly killed him. The Ben Hasrath trust him enough to accept how he joined the Inquisition, even if they don't like it. Besides, they hate to discard a tool that might still have some use left in it. That's why I have a job.
You had trouble with the Qun.
Sounds like following the Qun hasn't always been easy.
I had a temper. Bull's nickname for me, Gatt, comes from Gatlock, the explosive power in Canary cannons. I was so angry when I was first freed. I wanted revenge. I wanted to find my family who was still enslaved in Minrathos. I thought about leaving when the Qun didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, but I didn't.
Why not?
The Canary were always ready to listen, to teach. They cared for me as much as one of their own. And if I leave, the parts of the Qun that I don't like are never going to change.
So how did you end up here?
How did an elf end up working for the Qunari out here?
The Ben Hasrath usually pick elves or humans to work outside of Kunandar. We're a little harder to spot. I've worked in Orlesian and Navarra, but only for a few years now.
And before that?
What did you do before that?
When I was old enough, I fought Tevinter forces in Saharon. I was too angry to do much else. It took me a long time to accept the Qun, to get past justice to purpose. Some days are still difficult.
How will an alliance help me?
No one's actually detailed how an alliance with the Qunari will help the Inquisition.
The answer to that is above my rank. But the Qunari don't really bargain. They don't know how. I doubt you want Qunari troops stomping around your stronghold, and you're too far away for supplies to be useful. You'd get more use out of our ships, I imagine. And the agents we've got spread across Thedas. We know a lot more than what Bull sees in those reports he's been forwarding to your spy master.
Well, I'd like to discuss the Qun.
You have a minute to talk about the Qun.
I'm a spy, Inquisitor, not a teacher. I'm not interested in converting anyone or debating the philosophy. But I suppose it would make for an interesting report to hear the Inquisitor's opinion of the Qun.
It's alien to me. He's not going to join the Qun. And I don't think he's fascinated in any kind of religion at this point.
To be honest, I don't really understand enough of the Qun to judge it.
I think you have to be raised under the Qun for it ever to make sense. The people who join as adults either end up unhappy or, well, for many, it's just a kind of form of slavery. I like the simplicity. I like knowing my place and knowing that it's the right place. Other parts I've struggled with myself.
Okay, we'll move shortly.
I'll let you know when we're ready.
I await your pleasure, Inquisitor.
Okay. Speak with Bull to... There's so much to do here, though. Okay. Let's speak to Bull.
Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the Dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red Lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Qunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
Okay. Nobody better die.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right.
Let's go.
Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Charges! Double time! Let's move!
Okay. I'm always really worried about this. Okay, clear out the Venatori.
You gave your charges the easier target.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just...
Okay.
Like old times.
Is it a pie or balloon? I don't know. Check it out for sure.
Be careful. My agent said to expect opposition ahead of the main camp.
We've all done this a few times, Gatt.
You've been living outside the Qun for years now, Iron Bull. Just wanted to make sure your reflexes hadn't gotten as soft as the rest of you.
We're good. What are you like? Oh my god, no, you're babies. Alright, let's loot that.
Must wish you were back in Tevinter, mage. No soldiers to guard you here, no slaves to wait on you.
It's the lack of fashion that really strikes fear into my heart.
You know nothing of fear.
And do you intend to teach me?
No. You serve the Inquisition, and the Ben Hasrath wish an alliance. For now, that is enough. Get ready. We're close.
You better not bother Dorian. Alright, we have an ally. We're basically allied with the Tevinter now. What was that we just picked up? Armor? Dread. Unique helmet. Restriction Iron Bull only. Okay, you could have that. Let my enemies see me on the battlefield. Let the dread seep into their bones, knowing their end is nigh. For at this moment I am not a man, I'm a force of nature and the bringer of death. Oh my god. I love it. I love it so much. So the reason why I turn on headgear appearances now is because now with the upgraded helmets, everybody looks like freaking superheroes. I love it. Okay. Let's go here. Signal the Dreadnought.
We're clear, Gatt.
Right. Signaling the Dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the Dreadnought. That brings back memories. Nice one. Crap.
Oh no. They'll all be killed. They can retreat.
They've still got time to fall back if you signal them now.
Yeah.
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
They do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the Dreadnought is dead.
Shit.
You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Canary. You'd be declaring yourself Talvishoth.
No, he's not gonna.
All you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hassrath think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Talvishoth.
He's not gonna betray his
They're
people.
my men.
He's not gonna betray his people.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad. For this alliance, and for the Qun.
No, 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 no. I don't care about the Qunari. Save your men. The Dreadnought will be sacrificed. Bull's men will be left to die. No, save your men.
Call the retreat.
Don't!
They're falling back.
We don't care.
All these years, Hisrad, and you throw away all that you are. For what? For this? For them?
I'm sorry, Gatt.
I regret that we couldn't protect the Dreadnought.
So do I.
Are you okay with this, Bull? Because I couldn't sacrifice your dudes.
No way they'll get out of range. Won't be long now.
Bull, when the Dreadnought sinks...
Sinks? Canary Dreadnoughts don't sink. Come on. Let's get back to my boys.
I don't know if that was the right decision. I don't know if he would have sacrificed his guys. Oh my god, that feels bad. That feels so bad. And maybe I was coming at that decision from an emotional angle too. But I really do think that Iron Bull would not turn his back on his chargers. Not for all the Qunari.
Inquisitor, it is my duty to inform you that there will be no alliance between our peoples.
Don't care.
Nor will you be receiving any more Ben Hassrath reports from your Talvishoth ally.
You under orders to kill me, Gatt?
No. The Ben Hassrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose two.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Qunari politics choices, right, Lestalia? No, I've never been a big fan of the Qunari way of life and the Qunari government and the politics. I really love Iron Bull. I love the Bull's chargers. I would be so upset if we had to sacrifice them. But I honestly don't think that, and maybe Iron Bill could tell me this himself, but I don't think he would turn his back on his men, not for the Kunari. I don't know. How are you feeling?
You all right, Bull?
Yeah. Guess I'll have more free time without having to write all those reports.
Bull.
Boss, let me have this one, all right? This one needs to be mine. You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those vents. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
Good work.
Nice work taking down those Venatori.
Always easy with the Chief watching our backs, Your Worship. Chief's even breaking open a cask of chastened sackmead for the charges tonight.
Damn it, Krem. That's the kind of thing you don't have to mention to the Inquisitor.
Sorry, Chief.
Ah, forget it. You're doing fine.
I'm actually kind of, I don't know. I have to look back on that. I'm just wondering if he gave them that assignment, the easy assignment. He can't have known that the Venatori would show up there. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look back on that. Sandra, I feel bad. Talk to me.
It's good to see you.
I like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
Nothing that you could not think of yourself, Inquisitor.
Bleh. Okay, goodbye.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Choices. I feel bad about that choice. I don't think we needed the Kunari eventually, but I just felt bad because, like, I really don't care about the Kunari, honestly, personally. As a people, they're great. They're fine, interesting, all heck. But as a government, I don't understand them myself, and I think, you know, and of course, my experience with the Kunari was what happened back in Kirkwall, which sounded really bad, right? So, go back here. I don't know. That felt like shit. I'll talk to Bull again before we leave off to the next place, but... Bull had to decide between his men and Kunari, and everything about him just kind of indicated that he would... he would do anything for his for the Chargers. So, I don't know. Okay, consequences of Blackwell's flight. We went with Josephine's decision. No, we went with Cullen's decision. We'll make use of the Grey Warden treaties however we can. We're so close to Curfeus, we'll need everything we can use for this final push. Okay. Alright. This is some more stuff I don't care. Serpent of Navarra. Okay. I'm going to
Inquisitor.
send Josephine out there. And meet Orlesian mercenaries. If you believe it would be helpful, I would be pleased to take the Bull's chargers into Orlais and meet with the mercenaries currently serving Orlesian nobles who wish to rebel. A well-placed word from one professional to another could pull the teeth from the enemy and bolster Inquisition's rank. Also, if we didn't have the Bull's chargers, we wouldn't be having these little quests here. And we wouldn't have Krem. So, ugh. Okay. Okay.
Inquisitor.
We'll send Leliana here. The cat. Being silly. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's, Oh, hold up. 1 second here. Without metagaming, it's a hard choice in a way. You have an alliance with a Kuhn and a huge intelligent network versus a single group of mercenaries. Politics says save the alliance. Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. But my heart always says save the Chargers. And Bull is not a dumb guy. He's very intelligent. He's very intelligent. He knows what's up. I just feel like he would be emotionally attached to the... I mean, he considers them his brothers and sisters, right? So, I don't know. It just... And also, I don't think that my Inquisitor is... looking for the word, but I don't think he's that much of a... I don't think he would be too hard about it. He's not quite a softie either, but at the same time, it's like... I don't know. Just feel so bad. Okay. Missing assassin. Severin, what do you have to say? We will provide Severin with the resources he needs without telling the crows, of course. Lord Enzo is proving elusive. More eyes in Hercynia cannot hurt. Okay. Wooden crow figurine. Word from Severin. Missive sent to Skyhold. I have tracked down the location of Lord Enzo and rather more Venatori than I was expecting. Shall we say goodbye to our troublesome friends, Severin, Aranai? Severin is talented, but also outnumbered. My agents can create a distraction. He can eliminate Enzo and the Venatori in the confusion. We take no chances when attacking a Venatori stronghold. We should send our soldiers to assist. Okay, we'll hold off on this for a bit because I do want to send Cullen elsewhere. Where did I want to go with him? This one. Using Maddox as a lead, Cullen has begun to hunt down anyone providing equipment and supplies that Maddox might need for Samson's armor, Lyrium, reagents, dwarven tools, and so on. Cullen is arranging patrols along the roads and bridges for any sign of Samson's forces, trading and moving equipment.
All right.
All right, indeed. All right. While that's going down, I'm going to go see if Bull and maybe Krem have anything else to say. Yeah, I always feel bad about these choices because, I don't know, it's either go emotional or
Inquisitor.
you do what's good for the overall, sacrificing a few people. I don't know. I like to think there's also a balance too. I want to talk to Bull about it though, if he has anything else to say. I hope he does. Hey Bull, sorry.
You wanted to see me?
Boy.
Oh, I got it!
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, my soul's dust. Yours is scattered all over the ground, though. Sorry, boss. I thought I might need backup. Guess I'm not even worth sending professionals for.
You were expecting them.
You knew the assassins were coming.
Little change in the guard rotation tipped me off.
You could have warned me. Yeah, you could have warned me.
Why didn't you tell me ahead of time?
You go through years of Ben Hasrith training to hide facial expressions when I wasn't looking? See? Like that. If I'd warned you with the guards, the assassins would have been tipped off.
How's that wound?
Are you all right?
Fine. Hurt myself worse than this fooling around in bed.
The knife could have been poisoned. Oh my god.
What if they used poison?
Oh, they definitely used poison. Sarcomec, liquid form. If I hadn't been dosing myself with the antidote, I'd be going crazy and puking my guts up right now. As it is, it stings like shit. But that's about it.
Should we retaliate?
Are you interested in getting some payback?
Against who? The entire Ben Hasrith? Besides, this wasn't serious. Sending 2 guys with blades against me? That's not a hit. That's a formality. Just making it clear that I'm Talva Shoth.
Mm-hmm.
Talva fucking Shoth.
You're still you. Do we flirt with him? I don't want to risk anything with Dorian, though. I don't know. Will you make it through this?
Are you going to be all right?
It's a knife wound, boss. I think I'll live. I'm fine. Thanks. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up and let Red know what happened. Boss, whatever I miss, whatever I regret, this is where I want to be.
As long
Whenever you need an ass kicked,
as it's where you want to be.
Iron Bull is with you.
I feel really bad. I feel like somewhere in his heart, he still wants to be with a Kuhn. I don't know. I'm very conflicted. I'm super conflicted about that. Let me... Hey, Cullen.
At your service.
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know? Sarah brought me a piece of cake. She thought I looked hungry.
Why are you telling me this?
Because it was either an act of kindness or a trap. I was hoping you knew which.
Anything else I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Creating Inquisition footholds outside Skyhold has strengthened our reputation. People view us as a stabilizing force. We've received a number of recruits eager to pledge themselves to our cause.
See, we didn't need the Kuhn.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Okay.
The Order has been through much.
One more chat with, Bull. And I'll go talk to Sarah. I don't think Sarah has anything new to say. We'll talk to everybody in... Oh, what's going on? Wow, I got stuck. In the tavern? 99% of the time I save the chargers. I didn't one time just for science and swore never again. Okay. Hi. Good? Nothing new? Okay.
Relatable. Nice talking with you, boss.
Krem? you're standing on the chair again.
Shame the alliance with the Chief's people didn't work out. He hasn't said anything, but he's feeling it.
Anything new about the chargers?
Can we talk about the Bull's charges?
Certainly. What can I tell you?
Tell me of an interesting job.
Have you had any other interesting jobs?
There was the time with the spiders.
I think you already told the story.
Used to taking over some Navarran lady's winter estate with a full season to lay eggs. Hanging from the chandelier, scuttling over the tapestries, webbing up the bath. Don't really have a story about it. Just a lot of spiders.
We'll talk later.
Spiders, okay. And then we're not talking like, house spiders either, I bet. We're talking about the freaking giant spiders that are pervasive in this world. Okay, we'll talk to Sarah.
We were set to lose how many?
It's good to see
and
you.
the charges blew through and saved a lot.
Hello, Sarah. Do you have anything new to say to me? You good?
Something on?
Investigate? Any opinions on our allies? I want to talk...
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
Actually... What do you think about what happened to Blackwall?
Any thoughts about Warden Blackwall?
Warden Blackwall?
Right. Warden. Good liar, that one. Should give lessons. Suppose he kind of did. Soldiers do nasty shit.
Mm-hmm.
Still kind of like him, though. Proper sorry, him.
Okay. That's fair. Iron Bull?
Thoughts on Iron Bull?
He makes me wonder about things. I mean, what do their women look like? Woof.
I think I've asked you about everybody else. I don't think... Vivienne.
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch.
Okay, nothing new.
She better.
What about Solus? Actually, Varric.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
I'm just wondering if anything is different after certain states have changed, but I don't think so. I've already asked you about Dorian.
What about Dorian?
You're having it off with him.
Nothing
you don't
new.
need me talking, but I do anyway.
Cole?
What about Cole?
I'm not saying nothing about that. That thing is just wrong.
Why? It's good for now.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Okay. I think that's it. Let's go and talk to... I want to do Leliana's quest? Valence Cloister. Okay. Let's join Leliana. Okay. Let's bring... I'm going to bring Dorian. I'm going to bring Varric. It'll be too tacky of me to bring Cassandra to this thing. I'll bring Cassandra. They're still friends. Okay. I hate the idea of them competing, specifically competing to be like the divine. I think it's interesting that there's a choice there, but oh, this is pretty.
It's just as I remember it.
You've been here before.
You didn't tell me you'd been here before.
The hero Ferelden and I came here after the Blight to visit Justinia. She was just Dorothea then, a revered mother.
It's a peaceful little chantry.
It's peaceful here. You must have good memories of this place.
It was a place of comfort. It is good to see it still untouched by Corypheus.
Leliana, is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died.
Oh.
This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lord, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
You'll pay penance for that. Oh my god, I don't care. I'd rather not be recognized.
I wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch, that light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
We're looking around.
They still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday. That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course.
Oh my god.
Give up the tradition.
Okay, there it is. Hidden mechanism?
I stare up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful in its way.
It is beautiful.
What's that? Mafrast's betrayal?
When the sun rises through.
Is that all we have to do to find, just not solve, just find them? Hidden mechanism? Okay.
Justinia's enemies are making their move, vying for position and the Sunval's throne.
That would be in here. Hidden mechanism. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch. Open the hidden bedchamber. Okay. I like that we're doing all the work while they're talking. Not complaining. Where are you? Here, right? Alright, open. So pretty. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Uh-oh.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Stop.
Leliana, stop. What are you doing?
I'm protecting us.
Why?
They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie.
Oh, shit.
Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Grand Cleric Victoire.
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
What were your plans?
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thidas away from the true chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
Uh-oh.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
Join us? Do we want her? We can't let her go now. Good, we know our enemy. I don't know this, Natalie. Why would I want her to join us? Good, we know our enemy.
Good work. We know the name of our enemy. That's half the battle won.
Exactly.
Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
God damn it. Let her go. She wasn't gonna kill you.
We don't have to kill her.
No. I must protect the Inquisition. She is an enemy.
And kill her.
I see what you've become. The righteous stand before the darkness, and the Maker shall guide them.
Oof. She would have killed her anyway.
No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
A hidden bottom?
Check again. Perhaps the box itself is a puzzle. She seemed the puzzling sort.
No, it's just an empty box. There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
I think I understand. What she said in the Fade?
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
Hello, Pi. Brief conversations through the course of the game determined Lily's actions. Interesting. So she would have been more merciful towards Natalie if we had spoken to her the correct way? Or, sorry, a different way? Well, stop torturing yourself.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
This? Now? After everything you've said and done? And my poor dear Natalie. I called her sister once, but I couldn't risk leaving her alive. Don't tell me to let it all go after all I've sacrificed to get here. Justinia tried to save me, but all it's done is made me realize I don't need saving. There is work to be done. I'll see you back at Skyhold.
Did we harden Leliana? Inadvertently? I looked away for a second. Did Lily go harsh? Yeah, she did. I've made her into a killing machine. Oh no. I don't know. I have to look back. I can't remember exactly how we've spoken to her. Salute. Okay. Yeah, Lily can learn to be merciful or harsh based on like 3 different conversations. Very interesting. Take all. Okay. That's too bad. I cannot remember those conversations, but Hard and Lily is where you've ended, it seems. I guess, but that's interesting. Super interesting. I'm trying to remember my conversations with Leliana. I remember coming out of the Fade and everything, but I don't know if there's anything there that would have indicated that... I don't know, I can't remember. Well. I don't know if I like Hardened Leliana, but okay. To be honest, to be fair, and I don't know exactly where this is going, so I'm just rambling here. I think if they were going to give me a choice, and I feel like they are going to make me choose because they've been making me choose everything else important this whole game. If they are going to make me choose between Cassandra and Leliana as the Divine, I would have gone with Cassandra. I feel like Cassandra has a lot of faith, and she would make a good Divine. And I feel like Leliana is way too caught up in the spy master business, like. So, and I know the role of Divine is like the Pope is pretty political. So maybe she would have been okay there, but I think I agree with Cassandra that it needs a change. So yeah. It could come as a big surprise. It really is hidden. Yeah? Interesting. Super interesting. All right. Check on Leliana at the Skyhold. I don't know what this means for her and my warden, my Robin. Hopefully... I don't know. There aren't any big flags for the combos that affect Lily. It could be a big surprise if you are playing blind like you are. Yeah? It was a big surprise. Well, I don't know. I just felt like... No, actually, I mean... It was appropriate. Like, it didn't come out of left field. It didn't feel like it was out of character for her. But I had her... Oops. The warden, at least, had her not kill Marjolaine. I think Marjolaine did worse to her, so I don't know. Okay. Oh, no, I wanted to speak to Leliana. We'll see where this goes. Lily! Are you mad at me?
Good. Her support base is in Morale. Tear it down.
Okay.
Grand Cleric Victoire wishes to make an enemy of the Inquisition. I'll give her what she wants.
Fair.
Doesn't Victoire have a young cousin? Lord Firmin? She dotes on him.
Yes, mistress. I believe that is so.
Good. Have him collected. He shall be an honored guest, and make sure the Grand Cleric hears about it.
You're keeping him hostage? Madam. Ruthless. Is everything all right?
Is everything under control?
Perfect. The Grand Cleric and others like her will fall in line soon enough. You see, when I'm ruthless, it gets us where we need to be.
It's something to be proud of. Why fix it? How funny that her regret is what finally puts my own to rest. I chose to become her left hand, knowing what it meant. It was my weakness that stopped me from fully committing to my task.
It wasn't weakness.
You have a good heart. It's not a weakness.
You're too kind, Inquisitor. Call it what it is. The Inquisition needs me just as the Divine did, to do what no one else dares. Death and deception are my trade. It is what I am. It is what I always will be.
Ah, Leliana. Okay. Left hand of the Divine.
Service, my lord.
Is this gonna change?
They called you the left hand of the Divine.
That they did? What of it?
Why don't you join my party? I've asked her all this, right? Why start an Inquisition?
What is the point of an Inquisition?
Justinia would have started the Inquisition if the Divine Conclave failed to restore peace. She hoped that with enough support, we could challenge the very... She wanted the Chantry to... The Chantry has committed many injustices. It's just a thought. None of this will be possible if we fail.
I'm sorry she died. Yeah,
She didn't live to see the Inquisition.
So am I.
Okay, I've asked her all this before.
We'll talk more later.
Okay. Alright. Well, that was fascinating. Man. I feel like... These are, like, hard decisions I'm making for my team. I want to know if, like, you know, everybody's okay.
I do love how you're always on the go. It's tiring to watch you.
Okay, that's enough.
I should go.
I do rather like watching you leave.
I know. Okay, anything else to do here? Journal. Inner circle before dawn. Okay. Dispatch the agents to locate Maddox. Alright, so let's go back to the table. Go find this Maddox fella. I think that's it. Ooh. We did a lot today to help our team. At least Josephine's story was somewhat wholesome. Like, she's not going to be assassinated anymore, so... Okay, track down Samson, Inquisitor. We track Samson's remaining Red Templars, escorting a supply caravan to a hidden location in the wilderness. It could be his headquarters. I expect verification before the hour is over. I've already begun preparing a squadron of soldiers to accompany us. Allow me to debrief you in person when your duties permit. Commander Cullen. Okay. Is that it? So now I have to go see Cullen. And then probably have to go back to the table, right? Speak to Cullen about... Or... we could help Cullen. Sure. You know... Not gonna lie. I kind of was worried that there was so little time left until the Veil Guard for me to finish all this, but now I kind of wish that there was more stuff to do. I hope I get a little bit more closure from everybody about this. I feel bad about what happened with Leliana.
Inquisitor, we found Samson's lair. My duties usually keep me here, but for Samson, I'll make an exception.
It'll be good to have you.
I'm looking forward to fighting by your side, Commander.
Likewise, Inquisitor. We'll depart at your leave.
Sounds great. Let's go. Okay. Before I do that though, inventory, weapons. Because I do believe Venture Mace. Nah, I don't want that. That away. Bloodwake. And Tiffin Chopper. Okay. Put that away. Tongue of Serpents. What's Cole wearing? Cole is the only person who uses daggers right now, so he gets all the best daggers. So, got this, but I will replace it with that, no problem. Oops. No. Okay. Weapons. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. I need to go sell some stuff. 22 days. I always add an extra day, don't I? Trespasser helps a little bit with closure for some things. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Your worship.
Well, dang vigors. Okay, let's...
Excellent. Save the...
Okay. Anything else I could sell? Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Probably don't need this. Oh, cleansing fire. We are good. I probably don't need this. We'll never wear it. Everything else I have sentimental attachment to. Okay. Dorian. That's fine. Blackwall. Cole. Vivienne. Solus. You got the ancient elven robes. That's fine. Okay. That helmet looks freaking awesome. Okay. Alright, let's go to wherever the heck we need to go. I think... Where do we need to go? Orlais? Actually, go to the journal first. In your circle before dawn. Okay. Travel to Samson's camp at the Shrine of Dumat. The Shrine of Dumat? Where is that? Oh. All the way up here. We're going. Let's go. Okay, who do we bring? Who do we bring? Okay. I'm gonna bring Sarah, I think. Bring Dorian. And... Bull. Okay, I'm gonna bring Cassandra. Because this is a Samson thing. Or maybe, actually... No, we're fine. I think we're okay. Okay, I think we're okay. We're okay with this crew. I don't know.
This is it. the heart of Samson's command.
I don't see him anywhere. Or hear him.
Nor I. Maker, tell me he hasn't fled.
This looks pretty awesome. Screenshot. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Hello, Templars. We're here. That's what I do. This is an interesting quest. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm always up to helping Cullen. What are you doing, buddy? You better not be going through my potions. Where are you guys going? Oh my god. Ah, wrong button. You good? Oh, there's one here. Gotta call it an early night though. Enjoy the stream. You have a good night. I hope you feel better. Have fun. I certainly shall. Thank you so much. And have a good one. Whew, okay. Let's go. God. I certainly don't know where these sniffles come from. Pardon me. Alright. You three up there? Oh, actually, let me go up here. I want to just see if there's any loot to be had. Anything cool? Probably could look around later, though. Let's go. It is good to have Cullen with us, though. Yo. Party. Oh my god, behemoth. Let me loot this first. Uh-oh. Oh. I was stuck on a wall. Good. Sigil of Lyrium. Enhanced parry ring, loot. Oh,
this place is already half destroyed.
Samson must have ordered his Templars to sack his headquarters, so we couldn't.
Oh, pissy one. Wrecked his toys and left.
I'm not
You're right. Still,
gonna touch the supply box right now. Because I don't need to. We don't look like we've used anything. No. Okay. We'll use it. We'll have to come back here if we need it to, but Uh-oh. Huh. Containment apparatus? Ooh. Mighty blow. Whirlwind. Okay. Alright, clear. Pure red lyrium. Alright. Still don't need to resupply, so I think we're gonna be okay. Boof, boof, boof. Oh my gosh, look at all this lyrium. Oh my god, alright. Hello. Oh my gosh. Okay. Loot. That Cas is mall schematic. Corrupting room? Okay. Superb corrupting room. Nice. Let's take a look around. Alright, this is one of those situations where I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to head back and take advantage of that extra supply box. Might as well fill up Sarah as well. Hopefully that box will still be there. But we're going to do that. Okay. We good? We're all supplied. Man, this place is really cool. Where's Cullen? Could have given you a better shield.
Hello, Inquisitor.
You know me?
Maddox?
Maddox, Samson's tranquil. Something's wrong. I'll send for the healers.
That would be a waste, Knight Captain Cullen. I drank my entire supply of Blightcap essence. It won't be long now.
We wouldn't have hurt you.
We only wanted to ask you questions, Maddox.
Yes. That is what I could not allow. I destroyed the camp with fire. We all agreed it was best. Our deaths ensured Samson had time to escape.
You threw your lives away? For Samson? Why?
Samson saved me even before he needed me. He gave me purpose again. I wanted to help.
We should check the camp. Maddox may have missed something.
Okay.
We should search the area.
Yeah, okay.
Samson left a message for me. Dismal place to die. It can't have been much of a place to live either under Samson's command.
Tell me about Samson.
What else do you remember about Samson? The man he used to be?
Does it matter? He used to be kind, only carries so far. Yet Maddox died to help him escape. Samson does command loyalty.
Do you see anything useful?
Is there anything in the camp that could help? Or point us to Samson?
It's hard to tell. All I see is smoke and ash. If this is Samson's idea of remaking the world, I prefer yours.
Maddox deserves a funeral.
We can't leave Maddox here. He should be properly laid to rest.
I mean, we don't do for anyone else.
Take care of it. If even Samson did his best for Maddox, we can do no less.
Okay.
I'll keep looking around.
Anything else?
Yes, Inquisitor?
Okay, nothing else.
I'll keep looking around.
Ooh, there's more. Bottles?
Yes, Inquisitor?
No, not you.
I'll keep looking around.
Lyrium bottles, licked clean.
Ugh, revolting.
How much red lyrium is Samson taking? His resistance must be extraordinary.
Mm-hmm. Search the camp to find clues about Samson. Okay. Is there anything else here? I don't know if there is. Not in this area, at least anyway. Bed. I mean, there's so much red lyrium here. Varric would hate this place. There we go. Tools?
This must have been Maddox's room.
The fire couldn't destroy these entirely, whatever they are.
Okay.
Those are Lyrium forging implements. Of remarkable design. Intact, they'd be worth a fortune.
Tranquil often design their own tools. Dagna should be able to make sense of them. If Maddox used these to make Samson's armor, she could use them to unmake it.
Interesting.
We have him. Yes, Inquisitor?
Okay.
I'll keep looking around.
Okay, meet Cullen at Skyhold to discuss Maddox's tools with Dagna. Okay. I think we're good here then. This is a really cool place. Screenshot. Alright. What is that? Oh, it's a dragon head. Okay, this place is on fire. I guess we gotta go. I just want to take one last pass around here. I don't think there's anything else left to find, but we'll see. I didn't check all the corners. I don't really expect to find anything. But, you know. Thank you. Nope, nothing. All right. Let's go then. Actually, hold on. Okay. Go to Skyhold. Alright, we shall go and see Cullen. He'd probably ask us to go see Dagna.
At your order.
Hello. Hi.
The Red Lyrium deposits are being destroyed, and we've cut the Red Templars down to the core. It's a pity Maddox thought his sacrifice was the only answer. But that leaves Samson with a severely curtailed army, and enchanted armor he can't maintain. You did it.
We did it, Cullen.
We both fought to make this happen. Don't sell yourself short.
Well, thank you. But my work's not done yet.
That smile. So cute.
There's more than a few ex-Templars among them. We've struck a blow and given people hope. This is a true victory.
Inquisitor, I finished it. Are you talking? Sorry. I have it anyhow.
You mean this rune?
It's not just any rune. I made it with red lyrium and what's left of poor Maddox's tools. The rune acts on the median fissures of lyrium to... It'll destroy Samson's armor. He'll be powerless.
And Corypheus loses a general.
We'll cut Corypheus off from his most powerful officer.
Maddox covered Samson's tracks thoroughly. But wherever Samson's retreated, we'll find him. Your army stands ready, Inquisitor. For Samson, for Corypheus, for whatever you command.
Nice. Before the dawn, quest completed. Anything else?
Was there something you needed?
Anything else I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Many of our recruits viewed the Grey Wardens as heroes. To see how far they've fallen, it's disheartening.
Tell me about your colleagues.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
Leliana.
How do you like working with Leliana?
Leliana is a good woman. I do not question her dedication.
But?
At times I wonder how far she would go to ensure success. To be fair, she questions my approach to matters as well.
How's working with Josephine?
What do you think of our ambassador?
We have little in common. How she delights in meeting with nobles all day is beyond me. But I enjoy working with her.
I kind of ship them. Tell me about our soldiers.
Are you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
Our soldiers handled themselves well during the siege on Adamant. They reacted quickly to changes on the battlefield. More importantly, they relied on each other. Trust in your fellow soldiers is not something that can be trained.
I have no more questions.
I should let you get back to work.
Okay. Before dawn, quest completed. Very good. Okay. Look at that. Well now. We have no more inner circle quests. Nice. Okay. So, I would like to spend a little bit of extra time here just to go over some of my last few things that I wanted to do. So I have this, we have to return to Frederick in the western approach. There's something to do in Storm Coast. There's a Red Templar stronghold there. And then there's an extra tunnel there. So I kind of want, let's do the western approach thing first. Let's finish that off. Because that's just a last thing to do. I don't know if there's anything further than that, but we'll see. Okay, I'm going to bring... Let's bring Solus, Cole, and... who... I guess we could bring another... Well, let's bring Dorian, whatever. 2 mages. 2 mages, dagger rogue, and a 2-handed warrior. If I have to fight a dragon or something like that, I will not fight a dragon. Not with this crew. We are just turning in a last quest, though, because one of those things that have been sitting in my quest log for quite some time. I don't know what else is going to happen after this, but might as well finish it off. Hello, researcher.
Of course, Duran's theory of high dragon behavior is absurd, but... Oh. Yes? Did you need something?
The manuscript is translated.
My people have translated that Tevinter manuscript.
Studies on dragon hunting patterns? Migrations? Duran's theory that dragons can't see the color blue is refuted. With those dreadful raiders out of the way, we can finally lure out the abyssal high dragon. You should have the honor, my friend. I've made note of the appropriate spots in the wastes for you to place lures. Place this bait, and then wait. It will be a momentous achievement in draconology.
I guess I'll bait the dragon.
I'm off to plant the bait for the high dragon.
I cannot wait to hear your observations. You must make note of how she circles the hunting area.
I must go.
We'll have to speak some other time.
I am not going to bait a high dragon tonight. That will be something we will do another night. Okay, so let me see here. Journal quest. So I guess we're not done here. Let's go to the Storm Coast then. From the desert to the coast. Okay, we need to be over there. Okay. Okay, fair enough. I don't know how to get through. Creepy. Alright, here we go.
I have something for you.
Okay. Let's, oops. Okay, we are gonna what's up here? No, these are requisition stuff. What's here? Oh, we have to storm the red Deep Road's entrance. Orzammar is requesting the Inquisition's urgent assessment. Go to the war table to learn why. I don't want to do that right now. That's the descent stuff, isn't it? How do I get here, though? Okay. Let's go here. So maybe that will be open now? Last time we were there, it was all closed up. I mean, I have 2 mages. 1 dagger rogue. I think this is a high DPS thing, but maybe, just in case, for now, I will change up my tactics a little bit. And instead of charging bull, I will have war cry. You taunt all nearby enemies with a shouted challenge, gaining an extra guard for each enemy affected. Okay, so did not mean to do that. Shit. Mighty Blow is here. And then War Cry is here. Okay. All right, let's go. Oh, oh. Man, this guy scared me. Grab this. Yeah, last time we came here, we couldn't get through here for whatever reason. Hi. Inquisitor. You're here. Apparently, this door is open now. Why, thank you. Now blast it through. We're going in.
Do you hear it? Don't listen.
You hear what? You guys just popped in. Okay. Tell me about it, Cole. Tell me about it. Right now, Peregrine is acting like our tank. Red Templar key. What is that for? Okay. Ooh, look at these boats. Darwin's Mouth. Black Lotus. Okay. Let's go. Oh, very cool.
The Red Templars have dug in here.
Looks like they have. There's a lot of red lyrium here. Hello? You good? Okay. I kind of don't like bringing Cole on a fight. He just seems so innocent. I don't want to subject him to any of this. Okay. Okay, claim it, sure. Darwin's Mouth, built into the cliffs of the Storm Coast, the port at Darwin's Mouth once connected Dwarven Tigers to the Waking Sea. In addition to increasing trade between the dwarves and their allies in the Tevinter Imperium, direct access to the deep roads meant diplomats from Orzammar could visit the port without fear of losing their stone sense. The site thus became a popular meeting place for ambassadors of the two nations. When Darkspawn incursions forced the dwarves to retreat into Orzammar, the deep roads leading to Darwin's Mouth were sealed, and the port fell into disuse. At least all reputable use of the port ceased. Bandits, smugglers, and pirates are known to use various caves along the Storm Coast, including Darwin's Mouth itself, for their own gains. From the Storm Coast and its history by Brother Vincent, Chantry Scholar. Alright. Is there any way past here? What? There's no way past here? What do you want me to do? Oh, here we go. Back here. Into the creepy caverns. Where it's ridiculously dark and I can't see a thing. Okay, just looking over here for a second. We could also go down, it looks like. Which way to go? Either way, there's bad guys. What do you got here? Hello. No, I should have thought of being a tank a while ago. This way I could bring two different classes with me. Two different people of the same class, I mean, with me. 'Cause I've always thought about bringing two warriors, but never like two rogues or two mages like I have right now. Maybe I get different interactions, maybe? A dwarven banner crown. Nice. We'll never use it, but good to have it. Sturdy hunter mail. Good to know. That might be a good upgrade, maybe. We could open that door, but we're not done. Hold on. Hold up. Summer stone. Let's collect that. Push. Before we go there, I want to go up top to see if there's anything there. Just got to be thorough. I may not come back here again, so I might as well see if there's anything up here that I should make sure of. There's some more summerstone here. That's good. Hi. They're dead. Okay. Go here. Ooh, there's another door. More summerstone. I won't say no to more metal so I can make more armor.
They didn't get to say goodbye.
What do you mean?
A Templar at Therenfall Redoubt. He wanted to make the world safe for his daughter. Then he turned red inside. She doesn't know.
Oh. Unsigned journal. The red potion was bitter and burned my throat. It was nothing like the Lyrium I know. There was a hum in my mind, a held note that seemed to course through my entire being. The power it brought was incredible. I felt as if I held all the world in my palm, and I could crush it with a thought. Is that what the Maker feels? I can think of nothing else but that power now. A taste of the limitless makes it impossible for a man to be content with the ordinary. Why be what I am when I can be more? Personal locket. Oh boy. Hold up, there is something here. Yep. Reinforced Vanguard coat, sure. Am I supposed to be here? Okay. I think that's the destination. So let's go back down to see that door. We will come back here for sure, though. That seems like it's the way. Creepy, creepy place. Oh my goodness.
Another of the elven artifacts.
Don't worry, we got it. Right here.
Good. That should help strengthen the veil.
Loot. Okay, so we gotta go back. That was just extra stuff. I do wonder if Dorian and Solos will have anything to say to each other. I don't think I've ever seen them really interact before. Then again, it's been a long game, so I don't remember everything. I love the detail in this place, though. Storm Coast has got to be one of my favorite areas. And maybe it's just because I love the rock formations in this place. Basalt formations are formed by volcanic flows, I believe. Cracks are formed. Okay, let's go here. Loot. Are these statues? Interesting. Are these statues or petrified people? Because they're very interesting statues if they are statues. Oh shit. There for a second. With this canine leather, won't say no to that. Alright, there's bad guys here. Hi. I wasn't expecting this place to be this huge. Or to be this intense. Okay, let's go here. I am glad that I'm not fighting a dragon though, because I'm not... I don't think I'm equipped to fight a dragon right now. Definitely dwarven roads. Plague of some sort, maybe. What's this? Red water, okay. Another Templar stronghold. We're storming it. Oh boy, see that behemoth up ahead. Stop it. Okay, let's go. Hi. Okay.
I believe we've broken the Templar's hold here. Who knows what they might have accomplished had they remained?
Are you sympathetic to the Templars, Solus? Okay. Valence radar longbow. There's a bunch of Black Lotus over here, so you might as well pick that up. Don't fall. Okay, let's go. Gentlemen. I think... Let's see here. Okay. Destroy that. Very good. Grab some more of this stuff. Rowboat. Where do I row to? There's some more red lyrium over here. Might as well take a look at that and destroy it. And then I'm going to be very curious about the rowboat, so we will check that out as well. Yeah, because there was this, yeah, there's this, road, a doorway deep into the earth. I don't think we could go much further because the roads are cut off. It's not like we could put together a makeshift bridge. Oh, we've been there already. Okay, that's the other side. I see. Okay. Alright. Let's...
I believe you entered the Fade. Physically. You think that is an achievement of which to be proud?
It's the second time that's been done in all of history. That's not nothing, Solus.
In all of human history?
The Fade is still a mystery to us humans, yes. Probably always will be.
Perhaps it's best it remain that way.
I mean, we've done that. We've entered the Fate several times, but I guess maybe not in the same way that Solus has. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Alright, alright. So that's pretty fun. That was an interesting little excursion in here. I love the setting very much. I mean, like, look how beautiful that is. Gotta take a screenshot, or 3 or 4. Oh, I forgot about the loot. Inventory full. Okay. I'm gonna leave it here. Or actually, let me take a look. Sorry. Maybe there's some non-important stuff that I could sell instead. You know what? That's fine. We're good. Let's just go. We want it so bad, we'll come back and maybe loot it. Thought so.
Looking at the world from the other side, far away but real.
Dragon Island? Where are we now? What? Where are we? What is this? Fragment of inadequate chainmail. The designer may have misheard Oriella of protection. Wow, okay. I have to pick that up. Okay, we could probably get rid of this because that's not tied to anything. Give the inadequate chainmail to Dagna. Okay. Interesting. Okay. How do I get out of here? Or is this one of those situations where you just come over here to this weird island just for that bit of loot? Because I don't see anywhere else to go. No? I can't get back on the boat, really? This is dumb. I just go around, okay? Alright, Blood Lotus. I'm just now very super curious about this island. Okay, never mind. Dragon Island, it's called. Well, of course there's going to be a dragon on it. Oh, right. There's going to be a dragon on it. Oh, yeah. We're not doing a dragon. Morin's Outlook. Oh, fruit. Take a look. What are you? A dragonling. Of course there's going to be a dragon somewhere. Oh, fruit. Blood Lotus. Some more Blood Lotus over here. This is good for upgrades for our potions and such, so probably need to grab as many of these as I could get. I absolutely expect to turn the corner and see a dragon now. I'm pretty sure there's a reason why this is called Dragon Island, and it's not because there's dragonlings around. I'm so curious. I just want to see. Don't want to fight. I just want to see. There will be a time to fight everything. I do plan to, at some point, equip everybody, run around, kill dragons. But, I don't know. I also want to move on to main quest stuff that now that the inner circle stuff is completed. Oh man. Okay. Careful, careful, careful. Maybe there's a waypoint here that I could come back to. Yeah, there you are, buddy. Man, it is pretty. We're not fighting a dragon today. What is it doing? Okay. Not happening. But kind of good to know it's there. So in order to get there, we have to come back to Darwin's Mouth here at this point. Okay, we could fast travel there at least, so that's good. Take a boat. Go to this strange, mysterious island. Okay, good to know. We're not going to do it tonight, though. All right, so we're done here. Storm Coast. Oh yeah, there's one more tunnel. Okay. Let's at least do this one tunnel. Okay. There's a Deep Roads entrance there. Not interested in that. Okay. So one more tunnel, and then we're gonna call it.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
No, I don't have a moment, dear. Okay, report then.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Iron survey on the coast. Don't care. Okay, let's go. The problem with this place is I have no idea how to navigate through it. My only thing to do is like to trust these paths. A lot of jumping too. Okay, what's up ahead? Hello, are you Darkspawn? You are Darkspawn, aren't you? I mean, I wish I had a warden to help me out with that, but we don't have a warden. It's a little bit annoying, but whatever, it's okay. How the story goes. I think I'm not over that. I think I'm not over Blackwall. I wish he was a warden. There, I said it. He will be. If he survives the joining. He probably will. He's got high constitution. He probably will be okay. Okay, which way to go here? This place is rough. Super interesting though. Go this way. Just following the easy roads here, the easy paths, I think. I think these are the easy paths. Maybe that wasn't so easy, but that's okay. Storm Coast is so pretty. What's this? Oh, Mabari. And a bear. Okay, we could use more leather. Just go though. Okay, this place is getting more ominous. Dwarven statues. Cool, cool, cool. The Long River. Interesting. Have we been here before? I think we've been here before, right? No. Where we were was further up here, I think? Oh, we might have been here before. Okay. Oh my gosh. What is hiding in the trees? Darkspawn. Nonsense. Oh, there's a bear chasing us. Sorry, bear. Oh my god. Loot. Spiders, of course. Not a problem. More darkspawn? Immune to stun.
We're done.
Inventory's full. Okay, right. We're done. We need to collapse a cavern somewhere. Here we go. Okay. Solus, if you don't mind. There we go. Quest complete. Alright. What does that mean for us? Journal. It means there's no more Storm Coast here. Very good. Okay. The hinterlands. I need gems here. Frostback. Okay. This is... Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to do this. Maybe we'll start next stream with going back to the Forbidden Oasis. Surveys here. Emerald Graves. Defeat Carol. The Inquisition agents have lured Carol, the Red Templar, responsible for manipulating the freemen of the Dales, to the Lion's Pavilion in the Emerald Graves. It's time to finish this. Yeah, you know what? I have a bit of time. Okay, let's do this. What's this landmark? I don't think I could go further into here, can I? Okay, we've been here before. There's spiders all over the place. Okay. A lot of spiders. More spiders. This place, well, I've been here before for sure, but I thought... Oh, there's an ocular in here, but I thought I got the landmark? We might as well grab that landmark while we're here. Lyrium Falls. Through the mist, the water shone brighter blue than the sea outside. I knew they would come soon. From the journal of Molly Heslan, dated 930 Dragon. Sealed in Kinloch Hold, the circle tower at Lake Calenhad when Heslan was made tranquil in 9-5 Dragon. Interesting. Okay. Quest map. Let's go to... all the way from the Storm Coast. We will go to Emprise de Lyon. Nope. Emerald Graves, thank you. We will stop by here. Here. To sell some stuff. And then we will finish off that Red Templar. And it will be a Red Templar evening. We've accomplished a lot today. We've gone from quest to quest to quest to quest. Doesn't feel great narratively because we're jumping all around the map here. Like, it's so weird that these people are just jumping like from east to west to do random things. So I'm pretending that they all occur in a narrative sequence. And this is how it's being played out right now. So that's all. If that makes sense. Okay. What is that? A unique dagger. Huh. I'll come back for that. That looks interesting. Okay, so we want to sell stuff. Percent range depends. Not helpful. I don't need all these payback rings. Don't want that. Okay. Pro Blade could go. Dalish Hunter could go. Keeper Lightning Staff. This one could probably go too. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. Okay, we're clear. Let's go. Where is Guy? Okay, he's over here. Lion's Pavilion. Prostate Strength. How? Trying to figure out the easiest way here. Can I just probably go out through here? Oh, I bought a horse, by the way, so... Oh no, I didn't buy a horse. Well, I did buy a horse, but I didn't switch it. So I still... Oh, I did. It's a white horse, isn't it pretty?
Yeah, yeah.
I bought it because the moose was very loud. Oh, wrong way.
Yeah. Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get back on the road, please. Watcher's Pass. Though in the Emerald Graves, I do kind of like the elk. It's very iconic. And thematic, too. Alright. How much are you going to make me work? Okay. Man, Peregrine is crazy as a tank. Hold on, I just want to know. This is Carol, okay. We're done. Well, that felt nice. Broken filter. I'm gonna go inside and check out if there's any other loot that was left behind. But sometimes there usually is when you're done with the quest. I don't think there is. I don't know. I feel like there might be a puzzle here, but I don't know. I guess it's not important right now. Alright. Let's head back to Skyhold. That was a good way to end that. Finishing off that Templar. I don't know if there's any other Red Templars that we need to deal with, but it doesn't look like it. And we're here. Okay, let's take an inventory of what we have left to do. Oops. Journal. Okay. So there is this, the Abyssal High Dragon. Luring the dragon out. There is the Skyhold stuff. I'll do that off stream. Hissing Wastes. So there's this stuff here to do, which is mostly rifts and everything. Not a big deal. I'll do that whenever. Tapestry requisition. Don't really care, but it kind of bugs me that it's still in my Hinterlands is still in my freaking journal. Prospect Basin. This looks like DLC stuff, which I would like to do. This I think we're going to do this next stream just to clear that. Prise de Leon, again with the dragons and a survey, not important. And then the Emerald Graves, another survey, not important. Deep Roads, that's another DLC thing. And then main quest, the Pride of Wrath, which I don't think is the last quest or even close to endgame. So we'll probably check that out possibly on the weekend when I have a lot of time to play. So either Friday night or Saturday night, depending on how tomorrow goes. Anyway, I think we're good. I think we're good for now. I feel like we cleared a lot of stuff. That's good. I feel like we made a lot of really difficult choices tonight. I'm not sure what it'll mean for the long run or for the rest of the game. I hope we have some closures for a lot of these people, but it is all very interesting in any case. But thank you so much, guys, for being here. If you are here in any capacity, I really appreciate everybody being here and helping me out in any capacity or just keeping me company, or just lurking. It's totally cool too. I will be here again tomorrow if I can. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you and bye. Have a good night.